Yo, check it. Woo! Oh yeah, it's your quiz rat submission. Coming from with your boy, Russtymango. We've got the rats dancing, the poker rat. There he is, he's going off right now. I've got your little boy Jimmy, he's going as well. It's a rat festival, and look at this. A nice prepared kitchen for your quiz ratters out there. That's what we call them, the KRs. And here we go, here we've got some ingredients, secret ingredients, some gamer ingredients, something fanciful meal. Here we go, let's start revealing them one by one today. We have, it's two for one deal. You've got your Manhattan little cheese spread, pretty gamer thing going on. Hot dogs, pretty easy gamer meal. And we've got your classic Doritos. I've gone for the knockoff, it's kind of a fancy kind of gamer. They can't afford with their $10 anything better than El Toro. But here we go with what they can afford with the neat bucks. We've got the little brioche hot dog rolls. Perfect. Nice and fancy, and this is a little bit extra for you. Not the Glen 20, no, we're getting rid of that right now. No, this is the extra. Oh yes, some lightly roasted capsicum. All you gamers, all you little tendy boys, if you can't handle this heat and this is too much to handle, you can remove this. You can remove this item. Not required. But if you want something a bit more fancy, this is the beauty that you add. You thought the brioche was fancy, now the capsicum. Alright, so how do we do the setup? Well, we've got to put this camera over here, get it going, and see if the gimbal's going to handle this. Oh, look at this. Oh, look at this technology. Look at this technology. Okay, well this is how we're going to start up first. We're going to start with the hot dog franks, right there. Like I say, we're going to kill one of these boys here, just on a slit little throat, like a little bit of a joker. Oh, look, I fucked that up. Well, we'll get rid of this. We need one little hot dog here. Well, don't worry, my hands are clean. I'm going to wash them just in case they aren't. And now they're clean, so they're all good. I'm only eating this here. So we've got to slice this boy up in a little half. Look at this, just cutting a little throat, you know what I mean, boys? Just a little bit like that. You just want to fillet that hot dog. It's a nice, very nice, very nice hot dog. You want to see that hot dog? It's very nice. You see that hot dog out there? It's just open and closing. It's very nice. Bit of a little karate hot dog. We're gonna go and grab one of our brioche buns. Now, we're gamers. We don't have time. This thing's already fucking ready to go. But we're just gonna make a few more incisions right here. That's right. I'm using the same knife. I'm not even gonna clean it because gamers don't clean. In fact, it smells like a fucking, meat factory in here, but that's our game. We like that like that. Look, rat boys, we like a bit like that. We're just gonna extend the bun ever so slightly so we get it when we go to revealing the strats. We're gonna be toasting it. There you go. That's one of the procedures that's coming on here. We're gonna take some of these corn chips. I've got going over here, these corn chips. This is a nice little classic. I won't put that on the wet surface. I'm gonna grab a little bowl scan. There we go, right that. Bang, 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 bang. And that's it, that's all we need. We just need to crush it up a bit. So there we go, that's the base ingredients that we need. We're clearly missing a few more things. We've got the cheese spread, that's gonna come later. That's a special ingredient, not gonna that yet. And then we've got the capsicum line, and we're gonna use this. Yeah, we're gonna use it a bit later, so you fuck that off right now, that comes later. But here we go. So now we've got the ingredients set up. I'm gonna wash my hands again. I've got fucking Cheeto dust everywhere, even though it's corn chips, so need to make sure my hands are clean. But we're now going to move over here for a bit because we're going to use the ultimate gamer tool, which is the Rat Machine 8000 Cookmaster. You can use it on a toaster oven or a grill, like let's hear this stuff. Yeah, remember this thing? Yeah, look at this stuff. If the thing fucking ignites, well, we're going to ignore that, assume gas is on because that's what would kill me later, but obviously we can use a pan and grill it as per normal, but we're not going to do that today. That's not going to be our deal. I'm going to control this gimbal somehow. There we go. Quiz Rat Machine online, need to plug it in. I don't have, normally I'd put my fork in there, but that's not what's happening today. That's going to be tomorrow's mission. And we're going to bring the ingredients over to grill. There's only two things we're grilling today. We're going to be grilling the hot dogs. I want to zoom out for you so you can see a bit more. You can't do that actually. Give me a second while I do that. Oh, look at this. More to view. There we go. This thing's going to get nice and hot. We don't need any oil. We're gamers. We don't need oil, so we're going to just chuck that shit on straight away. Fuck that shit up. And we want the hot dog to be nice and cooked, so we're going to let that come right the way down. Bang, and the Rat Machine is online. That's going to start cooking in just a moment. Get this stuff ready, but before we do that, we're going to get the spreadable cheese, the delicious cheese from all the way from Manhattan. They put this shit on bagels, I hear, so don't know what the fuck that's all about. Pretty disgusting if you ask me, but it is what it is. New York is a different country. Some may even say it's a city, but you know, that's up for debate, I suppose. But anyway, let's keep moving along here. We've got this thing, a spoon, goes right in. Don't need it right now, this is gonna come right in. This is a little special secret. It's gonna come later. But before we get to the secret, we're gonna open this delicious thing. Now, this is optional, right? Obviously, we're going for a meal that is easy, right? You don't need to buy 5 ingredients. If 5 is too big of a number for you big boys out there, you can just buy a little one. Just a little scam, just a little boy, just, you know, 1, 2, 3, 4, you know. But if that's too much for you, or sorry, if that's not enough for you and you want something a bit more fancy, a bit of caviar, get this lovely, just delicious bit of capsicum here. So we're gonna unopen that now because this is gonna be a fancy version of this meal. Obviously, going for the brioche bun as well, you know. So it can't get any more simple than this, right? But, you know, we'll just keep going. Just keep going. Oh, yeah. Love cutting up stuff like that. It looks like organs, you know? It just looks lovely, okay? I'm going to get this nice little scam here. I'm going to put that in. I'm going to fillet this as well. This needs to be purified. Currently, it isn't in the right state. Separate this 3 ways. So we've got a bit of separation there. Oh, we've got a bit more. A bit of free scam. That's quite nice. Now this is definitely optional. Like I said, this is definitely an optional step. I'm gonna leave that there. That's there, ready to go. Let's have a look at the Cookmaster right now. Oh, that's looking very good. Some even say it looks fucked, but anyway, so that's gonna keep cooking just a little bit longer. Gonna put some of this stuff away in the bin. Want to stay a little bit hygienic. We're not gonna here to catch salmonella or whatever they call it with eating chicken breast raw. You know, I do it all the time, but apparently it's illegal in some countries. So who the fuck are they to know? But anyway, so the wrap machine's still going. We need to move on, because these hot dogs are practically cooked, right? Gonna get this brioche bun, and we're gonna change the setting here to just so it's just gonna toast. We don't want the bread to crush. We want it to still maintain its structure. So whilst that's happening, gonna put some of these little scams away, and address some of the requirements of this meal. Okay, in case anyone was wondering. So you know, one of the questions that wanted to be asked whilst we're cooking this meal, and I'm going to show off the gimbal a bit here whilst I'm doing that. Right, oh, look at this. I'm going to bring this up. As you can see, it's cooking nice in there. Very good. Oh, that technology. You can't see shit. That's very special. But yeah, who would cook this meal? Who would serve this meal? What kind of chain is insane enough to serve this meal? Well, you might be asking, Russtymango, who the fuck would cook this shit? This is fucked. Well, the question to that answer is, you may see things, you've already seen stuff like Subway, right? I'm gonna have a quick squeeze in there while I'm talking about this. That's perfect. That is grilling very nicely. So anyway, back to the question, Subway. Subway have already started doing hot dogs, right? How long until the hot dog market penetrates Woolworths, High Sushi, Hungry Jack's? It's not far away. We're on the precipice of a revolution. And that revolution is going to be hot dogs, and they're going to appeal to the gaming market. We've got cheese, because fuck, they need more dairy. We've got Dorito chips, although this isn't real. We've got hot dogs, the quintessential gamer food. Brioche bun, okay, I'll admit that's getting a bit fancy. This could be regular bread if it's too much for them boys. Fuck, I know gamers don't eat vegetables, they can pretend it's like tomato sauce or something, right? But this is the fancy part. This is the optional extra. This is for the elite gamers that are like, well, I've got, you know, what's the rank? Fucking Diamond Grandmaster Elite 500 and League of Legends. I need to have capsicum. Well, that's for those boys and girls. They want that shit. You know, look at that. Yeah, very good. All right, so that's where I see served at. I see this being served at major chains at some point, and those major chains are going to embrace the gamer culture coming in. It might not start with Woolworths. It might not start with Hungry Jack's yet. It might be a while. It might come to the little, you know, pop Nana and pop shops. You know, stuff like, you know, Arby's and Chick-fil-A, you know, those kind of places, experimental, right? They may be the places that are going to take this in first and try it out. And then we might start seeing, you know, the big boys come into play. Ignore that I just did that. I'm going to put that back on. It's not quite done yet. We're very close. We're extremely close. So, oh, sorry, I read the question wrong. What event would I serve this at? Of course it'd be a gaming land. There you go. So I've read the question wrong. I've already fucked myself with those points. Yeah, fuck that question up big time. Where would you serve this meal at? Well, anywhere that gamers would attend. There you go. It's for the fancy gamers, it's for the low-life gamers, it's for the inbred gamers. All of them would be having this because it is just simply hot dog and cheese with some bloody Doritos, and for the fancy boys, I get a bit of capsicum. So there you go. I see this not as an event. I see this as a corporation takeover. And therefore, my previous answers also apply. Cool, well, I don't really talk about how easy this crepe is. This is fucking easy, right? Like, you've got a toaster, you're just doing this. A knife? Oh, fuck, if a gamer can't handle a knife, are they a gamer? You know, question mark. Right, this is probably done by now. I'm gonna grab this, and you know, I don't need any other utensils, I've just got the knife. Look at this, incredible. Literally, the skills of a ninja in one person. Now, I'll use a spoon. So we're gonna just add that on really nicely, you know. Bit of thick white sauce, never hurt anyone, you know. There's no implication there. And we're just gonna put that on, slather it on. Just keep playing with it, you know. Just want to tenderize the cheese, you know. Just want to add a bit more to it. Just maybe a bit more cheese, you know. Just get it into all the little crevices, all the little like vanillas and cavies, stuff like that. It's in. Perfect. Got to sprinkle on the Cheeto scam. Little Dorito boy, a little bit of gamer fuel, if you will. I know there's some gamers call this the candy of the sweat, you know, stuff like that. It's all very delicious, I mind you. I'm gonna move that camera back just ever slightly, and then it's gonna add the fancy part of this meal. Just kind of add a bit more class to what we've got here. Got to casually fold that up and just kind of press it in, right? And here's the money shot, right, here we go. Gonna do a cross section for you boys there, a little bit of a binging with Babish scam. Oh yeah, that's a nice cross section, look at that. Look at that. Pretty much a bagel from New York, wouldn't you agree? And there you go. You will see me on camera, there you go, unhinged and all. And we're gonna try this delicious meal, a gamer meal, a meal that you see at eventually Woolworths, McDonald's, High Sushi, all those popular franchises, at gaming lands. You know, we don't have any Woolworths little pop-up booths yet, but after they sell these boys, oh fuck, they're coming, don't you worry. Yeah. Is this a cursed meal? Probably. Is it fancy? Absolutely. It doesn't need to be fancy, but it is for those elite gamers. And what is the taste like? What is it actually like, you know? What are we doing here? You know, let's have a look. Well, it's not terrible. I feel like I've been taken to multiple cuisines against my will. The initial flavour is a very light cheese, by the way. It nearly tastes like sour cream, so... But let's assume that it's nice cheese. No, it doesn't taste like cheese, it's sour cream. It tastes like sour cream, but it tastes a bit like cheese. I'd say it tastes very diverse. The hot dog is quite plain, but a bit seasoned, you know. Let's say another little bite. The brioche bun adds just a nice buttery flavour, something that's kind of delicate on your tongue. The delicious meaty pork sauce hot dog is beautiful, adds a lovely pork flavour with a delicate blend of spices and pepper as you kind of divulge and continue to chew on the literal meat. The texture of the corn chips rather, and the fleshy capsicum really just kind of adds to the dynamic taste. You know, it's kind of a East meets West kind of situation. You know, it's kind of like I'm eating the Cold War of meals, you know. It really takes you around the world, you know. You start with this nice buttery croissant brioche bun, you're in France. And then the hot dog hits you like a truck. And it just takes you to, you know, post-World War II America, a place of just dreams and beauty. Following that, it's beautiful capsicum. And the corn chips all just tie together. It's like, you know, a Mexican feast all in your mouth. And then the Philly cheese right at the end just kind of pinches it all up back to America. Very much an international hit. I can see people selling this instantly. Pretty much any gamer, you know. You see, you got G Fuel right now. This is what they're selling, you know, this is what they're selling soon. G Fuel, fuck that. Don't invest in G Fuel, invest in this. This is what you're gonna start seeing at gaming lands, conventions, LAN, PAX, Comic-Con, Gamescom, E5, E2, E3, you know, all that shit. Like, it's just delicious. Excuse me, I know I took another bite. But it's so delicious, obviously. But there you go. If I can get this done correctly. Whoa.
Hello there. Oh, there we go. I have to squat. So, oh shit, you can see on my chest hair. Because of the meal. So, that was very delicious. I really hope you consider my submission for the rat quiz. I really hope that, you know, I don't have to find you and look for you and, you know, get really angry if you don't submit me as the winner. So, thank you very much for looking at my video, and please, for God's sake, give me the victory, because this was a lot of effort and I hate the fact I did this in the first place.